Hey Hitobitos, it's Megan.
And I'm Ben.
And today we're answering the age-old question of what do the YouTubers you watch spend their money on by taking you on a tour of our new apartment.
Let's go.
So when you come in, it looks a little bit like this. Usually I'm standing here, waiting for your entrance. And to tell you to take your damn shoes off, because in Japan, that's how we do things. All right, now that your piggies are out, come on over to our first mystery door, which is the most important door, perhaps in all of our apartment, the toilet room. Yeah, this toilet is wonderful because it opens as you approach it, but we also enter into my first crash out, which is the concept of the sink. And normally I think this is a great thing to have the sink so easily accessible in the toilet room. However, the problem, as you may be able to tell, is that there's no space for soap. Normally, they do not have a ledge for soap, which means that most people in Japan are not using soap after they use the bathroom.
Look at all these buttons.
Yeah, we have the butt one, the soft butt one, we have the bidet, we have the wide bidet, and then we have the air dryer. In Japan, you need to choose big or little flush, or eco flush. Technologia. How we also have a mat, because this time we're not gonna let Ben's grippers leave a mark on the floor. Moving on. But on to our first actual room, the studio. What the?
Hello, it's me, Momo, from the hit game Infinity Nikki. And I'm here to tell you all about Infinity Nikki's new collaboration with Stardew Valley in the 1.9 update.
That's not what Momo sounds like.
Nikki, I swear to the sea of stars, if you don't let me do my job.
If you haven't heard, Infinity Nikki is a cozy open world game that lets you fish, catch bugs, pet animals, fight baddies, and most importantly, create beautiful and stylish outfits with tons of cute accessories. And this new update is super exciting because it gives Nikki a new floating island home with 6 areas to explore.
You'll be able to unleash whim through infinite creation using brand new abilities like construction, planting, and star gathering.
There's so much customization you can do with the dye system where you can create and share your own outfits, even ones that look like Stardew Valley characters. And with this update, look out for some free furniture and you might even see a familiar chicken gramophone.
But what about the Junimos, Megan?
I'm so glad you mentioned. A Junimo has made its way from the Stardew universe to Infinity Nikki's and needs some help in a special quest.
We gotta help them! And if that's not enough, there's a new music festival as well as new musical abilities and quests.
So you can download Infinity Nikki today with our link and enjoy a joyful, carefree life with the new Stardew Valley crossover. I wish I could tell you a lot about this studio, but I didn't have much to do with the construction of this. So for that, we'll have to bring in our studio guy, Ben.
So I won't bore you with all the techie details, but this is the studio setup. It's got pretty much everything we need for editing, for making music, for streaming, recording stuff. But I think my favorite part is this.
We haven't really used that, have we?
It's awesome.
The
so cool.
idea of it is awesome. Sorry, I'm being the naysayer.
But yeah, I got my guitar. I just got a bass guitar. And of course, we've got our beautiful silver and gold play buttons.
And you may be wondering, what kind of studio do we have with a mattress behind us? One that has good sound insulation.
These are multi-layered, so they've got one layer of this felt stuff, and then they also have one layer of kind of like a sound-breaking wall, so the wood will disperse the sound around the room instead of making it kind of build up in all the corners and the sides and the walls and stuff like that. And of course, we've got a nice button on the wall. Whoa, whoa! It's all color coordinated, of course.
Crash out number 2 is that when we moved in, they said, also no DIY is allowed in this apartment. And we said, DIY not. And staples weren't explicitly mentioned as not being allowed. So therefore, Ben has done it. It's already done.
And I'm very proud of it.
Good job. Sweetie, you gotta show
Oh God, no. So yeah, this is the tech box. of regret. This is everything I've ever owned pretty much, and it's all sitting here. All of our cameras, recording equipment, gaming stuff. We've got GameCube controllers and
robots.
I've got a bunch of stunt stuff up there and martial arts stuff. A bunch of stuff we've bought for videos and editing and stuff like that.
Thank you for listening to my man's presentation.
All right, get out of here.
All right. Can
What's
I bring
next?
the Pokemon?
Yes.
I'm taking the kids.
No.
So on to the next room. This is our bedroom. We have a very nice mattress, which we shall not name the brand of because they ghosted us when we asked for a sponsor. But otherwise, there's a lot of inspired stuff in here. What would you call this? Like medieval, perhaps? Whimsical?
It's like Wizard Tower Core.
Yeah, Wizard Tower Core.
You're a wizard, Harry.
We got this from Taobao, which is a website that is a lot like Amazon, but better because it's where everything on Amazon comes from. It's Chinese Amazon. And so you can get tapestries, you can get wizard-looking lamps. This was actually from an antique store, my
Creeper. Oh man.
And the bed was brought to you by Ben's Crash Out because he was the one who constructed it. Thank you, Ben.
It was rough.
Still so sorry for you having to put that together.
Days and days.
Days and days. What do you want to say about this room, Ben?
Not much. Only that my closet is way cleaner than yours.
My closet, actually, he tried to talk shit. But little did he know I just put all the shit on my floor inside the laundry hamper even though it's clean. Okay, listen, you can't be perfect in every way. Laundry is my weakness, so I just keep throwing it in the bin.
Oh my god!
Now on to our next room that puts the 3 in 3 LDK. It's actually this way. It's over here. I like to call this room, those rooms look like that because this room looks like this. Yeah, so funny story actually, our landlord is a bit overzealous and locks our trash bin. So our trash, we have to keep it in here when we don't keep it out on our balcony. I love having a person treat us like we are kids that can't throw away our own trash. And I'm paying them $2,500 a month. Anyways, if you wonder what happened to all the plushies and figures from Connor's video, which if you haven't seen it, check it out. This is all of our plushies and figurines, of which I care about actually a lot of them.
Mostly the Pokemon plushies. I didn't win this on purpose, okay?
You didn't
It
win
was for the challenge.
It was me.
Oh, you won, okay. I didn't win this one on purpose,
You
okay?
also didn't win this,
Which one did I win? These 3?
No, none of them.
These 2?
Maybe one.
Okay.
This is everything that doesn't really have a place, including our giant goose that you may have also seen in a short. How are we gonna bring this home?
Luckily, Japan already has a solution when your boyfriend wins a giant plushie from the arcade.
And then otherwise, I don't know, what else do we have? We have a lot of stupid stuff from videos in here.
Can I go around with you? Round.
This is the only room we can do this in. It's the only room
yeah.
with space, kind of.
Let's go.
Into the other half of the bathroom.
We keep the stuff that we use on our faces and our butts in here.
Your butts? I personally, I don't. I keep that in the toilet room. What are you doing in here?
Don't look at the thing on the shelf. Let's move on.
Is this like a lubed Among Us thing?
This is one of the few things we took from our last apartment. This is a washer and dryer at the same time, which is a rarity in Japan. Roll the clip.
Roll the clip.
Damn.
And here is the bath and our beautiful shower.
The interesting thing, I'm gonna get my socks wet because this actually had water in it. Oops. Wet socks are not fun. The interesting thing about this bath is, as you may notice, there is no faucet. And if you came from the short, you might know that that's because there is an auto bath function here. And it talks to me. Let the flood begin. Oh, no, my socks. This is something that Japanese apartments come with, which is I guess we can show it. I never use it. But if you have a family and you want to use the same bath water, which is quite normal here, you do
Always
that.
remember to bathe with your homies.
You're not real homies until you bathe together.
Bathe their homies goodnight.
And give them a little slap on the butt. But easily the best part of our apartment is in the main area. Our LDK, living, dining, and kitchen. That was great camera work. Look at you. Oh my god. Over here, you'll notice this nice little artsy section with, oh, what a beautiful side, what are they called?
Sideboard.
A sideboard. That's the most like adult vocab that you'll ever need to know, which we got from an antique store, which are usually, fun fact, extremely expensive. But we found one that goes to the abandoned houses out in the countryside, finds the nice furniture, refurbishes it, and then sells it here in Tokyo. So it wasn't stupid expensive. I think this cost us what? Including these two guys, like 150 or so?
Mm-hmm. It's a real antique as well.
A real antique. It's only gonna appreciate in value. We also have these calendars you might notice throughout our apartment. And it helps us remember the ever-passing time that is inevitable and leading to the eventual heat death of the universe. You may also notice a tapestry. Once again, I got this from Taobao. I refuse to be scammed. Same with this coffee table from Taobao. And you know what? Third crash out of the day. I was on Amazon here, looking away for little coffee tables, and I saw this exact one. And I was like thinking, that doesn't really look like a $300 coffee table. And I go on Taobao because I lived in China and I know better. I know where it comes from. Guess what? This table, $100. So if you notice something that looks like it's mass manufactured, it probably came from China. This is my Monstera plant. I love it deeply and it's doing the best out of all my plants here. So if this one goes down, I go down with it. This is also, this is a nice lamp. It's a problem for him. He's like really addicted to Philips Hue.
No, it's no problem. No. I'll get more.
Pan to the other.
It's no problem. No, it's not an addiction, guys. It's not an addiction. Colored lights that all go on the same color and beautifully align. That's not an addiction. It's a lifestyle.
Behind the screen, really? It was like $80 for a light bar.
I can stop anytime. I can stop anytime.
Also, this is a actual, I don't know what to call it, like a panel. This is a panel from Inuyasha, which is part of the reason that I liked Japan in the first place. Late night, Toonami, watching Inuyasha came on, and I was like, damn, he kinda.
That thing's going in the trash.
I think you're just jealous. Turn it around.
I can never be him.
Not the ears.
But we do have this nice rolling TV if you would show us how the rolling TV works.
It's like when your teacher rolls out the TV.
Yes.
You know it's the good day.
Yeah, so if you're sitting in the dining room, you can watch. If you're sitting on the couch. And it's very fun. We can watch the 2013 episodes of Below Deck and watch all the characters start to slowly hate each other.
If you haven't ever watched Below Deck before, it might be the best reality TV show that has ever existed.
It's incredible.
Oh, and another thing, this means a lot to me. This is my composter. Ben gets kind of jealous of it, maybe even more than he gets jealous of Inuyasha. I was sent this composter by Wrinkle because I was in my Stardew era, and now it's overflowing because I don't garden as much as I throw stuff out. So it's very full.
It's incredibly stinky. It just stinks in our living room. It's so smelly, oh my gosh.
It's a composter. What do you expect? Ben, would you once again like to explain?
This was a gift from Geeks Plus to me for my birthday as well. It's very, very fun. I made it so that you can take off the top and look inside. There's nobody in there, but I imagine that there would be samurais training and doing the Ronin ninja way.
Didn't they
the
tell us?
Bushido way or whatever.
When we went to Himeji, didn't they tell us this was like a super boring building where they just like stored weapons and stuff and nothing of real consequence happened there?
Let a boy dream.
I'm sorry, I know too much history. Oh, this is our vacuum. This is another pet that we have because we can't have actual pets here at this apartment. In fact, most Japanese apartments, you're not allowed to have pets.
We call him Nunu.
We call him Nunu, just like Teletubbies. No, Nunu. And last but not least, the kitchen, which if you know anything about Japanese kitchens or saw our last kitchen, you'll know how impressive this is. Literally every person that I bring here is like, wow, an island. That's really rare. I mean, it's rare like anywhere, but especially in Japan. And guys, My dishwasher. This means a lot to me, actually. This is a huge selling point. It has saved our relationship single-handedly.
We both hate doing the dishes.
Call us privileged, but this has been old reliable for us. Then we have an unfortunate addition to our kitchen, our brand new fridge that we spent way too much money on because ours, that we got for a very reasonable price of $200 from Mercari, gave out randomly, and we woke up with a fridge full of rotten food. So we realized we needed a fridge ASAP, couldn't wait for a secondhand fridge to get delivered to us or become available to us, and we bought a very expensive fridge. Fridges are like cars here, I swear they cost so much, but it is a beautiful new fridge with a boomerism on it.
They want to make sure I know I had it good.
There's one thing about boomers is they never forgive, never forget. This is another funny appliance in our apartment. How do you call this? This is like a time machine.
Yeah, this thing is crazy. It's like a microwave as well as an oven, as well as a range, as well as like a toaster. It's insane. And it has like literally all of these are different settings. There's like 34 different settings.
But usually you just end up pressing the start button because the start button will automatically heat any food you put in there up to 70 degrees, which is apparently the like ideal temperature for food consumption. Wow, Japan is living in 2050! We also have this gas stove, which is something a little bit unfamiliar to us in our personal lives because we have accidentally left it on maybe 1 or 2 times.
It was you, actually.
It was you!
No, it was you.
No, what? No, you literally said the other day. You're like, yeah, I think it was me.
Don't expose me like this.
And our fish grill, which we never use. I'm also scared of this thing. I'm not Nihonjin enough to understand how that mechanism works. And then, of course, our kettle. We don't heat our water in the microwave like heathens. Actually, I used to do that up until like 2 years ago, but now I have a really nice kettle, so I don't need to do that, and I can adjust the temperature. Wow. Japan is living in 2050! Okay.
And then one other thing that's huge in Japan is we have 6 different types of trash cans. One is for burnable trash, one is for plastics, this one is for glass, this one is for bottles, we call them pet bottles here, this one is for cans and like metal stuff. It's a huge pain, but once you get used to it, it's actually not that bad. Really depends on which apartment kind of setup you have, because some landlords are super strict and they literally make you like write down your name and stuff on the bag to make sure that if you screw something up, you actually get in trouble about it, and they'll like send you mail and stuff like that, which is really annoying, but we've never had that happen actually, luckily.
Instead, our landlord just locks our trash bins like we're children.
Yeah, that's so fun.
And now we're squatting because I love you guys, but I have learned from my predecessors to not show the view outside my apartment. But I do have 2 blueberry plants, which are currently producing. Ben, can you give that a taste? Let the people know.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
What can I say? I am a farmer after all. I also have all of my other plants that are not doing so hot because Japan is really freaking hot in the summer and the plants are not adapting. Actually, I have to talk about something about my garden because I've installed a solar panel so that I do not have to water my plants all the time. I have a big old tank of water. I have little sensors that go in here. I have tubes that I wired myself with no help from Ben, mind you, even though he is the tech guy. He optimized the tech room, I optimized the garden. This is surplus. When there's an apocalypse, you'll know who to find. Oh, that's so bad, actually. Oh,
Is it inedible?
It's not good. It's only the ones that I don't like that are growing really well. I really wanted this one to grow. It's the shishito pepper, but I made 2 peppers and then it just, which I wonder if, I'm gonna blame it on the heat. It's not me, it's the heat.
So this baby is called an Oriro descent device. This is probably the most weird thing about our apartment. Some apartments have ladders, some apartments have elevators. Our apartment has a harness system that allows you to rappel down the side of your building in case of an emergency. Has this ever been used in the history of anything? Probably not. But is it really rad? Yeah, I think it is.
Ben is really looking forward to the next earthquake because I think he'll, even if it's like just a slight tremor, I think he's gonna pop this out and be like, what? I was just making sure I was safe.
Who set that fire in our,
Who did that? All things considered, we actually have a pretty dang nice balcony. But what's interesting that I've learned is most people in Japan, besides hanging out laundry, don't really use their balconies. There's not a huge like going and chilling out on your balcony. You're not allowed to have like a grill. Some people do gardening, but for the most part, there's even buildings that don't allow you to use your balcony at all. What is the point of a balcony if you can't use it? You're paying for all this extra space. They include it in the square footage estimate, but you can't even use it. Anyways, we're using it to our best ability. Hence chairs, hence basil. Anyways.
So with that, welcome to our new home, and also your new home, because we'll be filming here and a lot of the videos will be in this apartment. So welcome to our new place, and we appreciate that you're watching in the first place, because that's the only way we are allowed to afford this place.
In fact, a lot of our videos have already been filmed here, so I'm sorry about the spoilers. We've been here for a little bit now.
So special thank you to our editor Mudan, to our Patreon subscribers, to our YouTube members who get bonus content, emotes, and more, and of course, to you watching for liking, commenting, and subscribing for every single video we've ever made, right?
Anyways, I've got to get back to playing Infinity Nikki on my iPhone 16 Pro Max, which if you understood every reference that I just made, congratulations, you're as chronically online as I am.
All right.